Exercise your head. Read.
Ghostwriter is brought to you in part by Nike.
Additional bucks that keep our team supreme come from public television viewers like you and me.
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
The John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation.
The Pew Charitable Trust.
And the U.S. Department of Education.
But you can't say it all in breath.
I bet you can.
Help. I'm scared. I'm in trouble. I didn't do it.
We don't know where he came from.
He just showed up one night.
What is that thing?
He's not an alien.
What is he?
We think he might be a ghost.
Be serious.
You can see that?
He wants to be friends with us. He can't hear and he can't talk. He can read anything.
He takes letters and he writes with them.
We're the only ones who can see him.
That means he wants you on the team.
You have to promise never to tell anybody about Ghostwriter.
Hey, cool.
We're the Ghostwriter team.
We check out clues and solve mysteries.
He's a ghost, and he writes to us. Ghostwriter.
Ghostwriter. What a trip.
Come in.
Hi. Guess who I got a letter from?
Rob?
Yeah. He says he likes Australia.
That's great.
Yeah, but he still kind of wishes he could have spent the summer vacation here in Brooklyn with the team.
We're not much of a team without Ghostwriter.
I know. Rob asked about Ghostwriter in his letter. He wants to know if he's back yet. He's worried about him.
Me too. Ghostwriter's been gone for 2 whole weeks. What if he's in trouble? Or can't find his way back?
That's why I came over. We're still a team and we have a mystery to solve.
What mystery?
We need to find out where our Ghostwriter is and get him to come back. We need him. And he might need us too. Need our help.
You're right. I'm gonna call a rally. Get the team on the case.
Jamal, what are you doing?
Calling a rally. Oh, we can't do that without Ghostwriter.
We're gonna have to get the team together the old-fashioned way.
The telephone.
That tea set was your mother's most cherished possession. I polished it every week, just like she did before she died.
We know, Mrs. Oboyo.
Well, she wanted you girls to be able to pass it on to your children. But that'll never happen now, thanks to that no-good thief, Frank.
Hey, I'm no thief.
Dr. Connellan, I'm sure the tea set was here this morning before Frank left the house.
Yes, but that doesn't prove that Frank took it.
What about the glove?
That's right. One of Frank's work gloves was laying on the floor right next to the brake front. Lucy found it.
Frank?
It must have fell out of my pocket.
Or someone could have put it there to make it look like you're guilty. But that still doesn't prove anything.
Dr. Connellan, I know you have a soft spot in your heart for orphans and their troubles. But Frank was a thief the first time we laid eyes on him.
But I was...
Halfway out the upstairs window with a bag full of loot, including the silver tea set. He should be thrown back out in the streets where he came from.
Frank was a young boy in need of guidance. That's why I let him live here.
Well, it seems to me he's just been biding his time till he got another chance to rob us again.
Horse feathers!
Catherine!
I'm sorry, Father, but this all just doesn't make any sense. Frank does his chores, he tries hard in school, he even helps fix things.
Nevertheless.
You like living here, don't you, Frank?
Sure. It's the swellest place I've ever lived.
And what did Father say would happen to you if you were ever caught stealing again?
He would kick me out.
Ha! That proves he's on the level.
How, Officer Connellan?
Because Frank wouldn't steal anything. Because he likes living here. He doesn't want to get kicked out.
Dad, look what I found.
The Police Gazette?
Well, I never.
Where did you find this?
When I went down to the basement to see if Frank hid a tea set under his bed, but I found that magazine instead.
Is this magazine yours, Frank?
Father?
Yes, it's mine.
You know, I don't allow this trash in the house. It's full of stories of murder and robberies and such.
If I were you, I'd be very worried about the bad influence he has on the girls.
I'm very disappointed in you, Frank. Go down to the basement and wait there until I decide what to do. Go on.
Yes, sir.
See what you made me do?
Don't blame me. You're the one who begged Papa to buy you those blades for your birthday. Even though you don't know how to use them.
Well, I was doing fine till you snuck up behind me. Don't you have anything better to do?
Yeah, I'm going to a rally.
A rally? Is Ghostwriter back?
No, but Jamal and Lenny called. They think it's time the team got together and made a case out of finding Ghostwriter. The rally's over Jamal's. Come on.
Gabby,
What?
use a little help here?
No sweat, roller boy. Grab my shoulders and hold on. Go, go.
Frank, you shouldn't be down here. You'll be in a mess of trouble if you get caught. I don't care. What are you doing? I'm writing down all the terrible things that happened today. Why? It helps me figure out things. I want to say thank you. For what? For not squealing about the Police Gazette. My father will blow his stack if you know it were mine. I might as well take the rap. I'm getting kicked out anyway. If there was only a way we could prove that you didn't do it. Yeah, but how? I don't know exactly. But I was thinking about those crime stories I read in the Police Gazettes and how the cops tracked down the gangsters. We could do the same. Forget it. A mug like me's always going to be catching the heat. I should have known I would be kicked out sooner or later. Frank. Frank, look. What is it? It's me. Watch out. Hello, Catherine and Frank. I'm here to help. How does it know our names? Maybe it's a leprechaun. Whatever it is, it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. It's moving again. Watch out. Be careful. Who knows what might happen if you try to write to that thing? I want to see. Ghostwriter? There's no such thing as ghosts. Right? Gee whiz! It's in my diary! Got it! Catherine, where are you? Lucy's coming. You better beat it back to your room before she finds you down here. What about the ghost?
Catherine, where are you?
You take care of Lucy. I'll meet you in your room in a few minutes.
We need to find Ghostwriter and get him to come back.
How? Well, let's think about the last time we saw him. We were at my place, remember?
Yeah, what exactly did he say?
I don't want to go. But this feels very serious. What could be so serious?
Of course we'd help somebody in trouble. That's what the Ghostwriter team is all about. That doesn't mean we want Ghostwriter to leave us.
Quick, ask him if he's coming back.
So we know he went to help someone.
Yeah, whoever they are, they must be in big trouble. I mean, Ghostwriter wouldn't have left if it wasn't an important case.
Maybe he's not back because he hasn't solved the case yet.
Maybe. If we could convince him to let us help him solve it, he might come back.
Yeah, we're still a team, the Ghostwriter team. We can help Ghostwriter by looking for clues that aren't written down.
And we can interview suspects and write down what they say.
We can make a casebook so he can keep track of everything.
Yeah, we need to convince Ghostwriter how much he needs a team. Let's all write down messages telling him how much we want to help.
Frank, you shouldn't be climbing up this side of the house. That's how you broke your leg last year. I had to find a way to get up here without being seen. What about the Ghostwriter? Is it still in there? I think so. Ghostwriter, you still in there? It told us to write to it, remember? Yeah, that's right. What should I say? Why don't you ask him who stole my mother's tea set? Yeah. If we find the thief and the tea set, we'll be sitting pretty. I've never read anything like this in any police gazette. I know Frank is innocent. If Ghostwriter tells your father, then maybe he'll believe me too. And then we won't have to be worried about you being kicked out on the streets. Mrs. O'Boyle will have to take back every bad thing she said about me. Oh, no. Dr. Connellan can't see me? Maybe we're the only ones. But he says his friends call him Ghostwriter. So if he has friends, they must be able to see him too. Wouldn't it be great if they could help us prove you're innocent? Jamal, Lenny, Alex, Gabby, Tina, and Rob. Those must be the names of his friends. If they help us, we can cover the whole city looking for the bum who stole the tea set. I'm gonna find out where they are. I can't wait to meet them. How could they be in this room if we can't see them? Uh-oh. Maybe Ghostwriter's friends are ghosts, too.
Hey, you guys. wrote a poem. Listen. Ghostwriter, ghostwriter, where can you be? Across the ocean or in a tree? Ghostwriter, ghostwriter, I missed you so much. Send me a message and keep in touch. Well, what do you think?
It's a nice poem, Gabby.
Yeah, but it's not exactly what we want to say.
We want to let Ghostwriter know how we can help him with the case he's on, so he can come home for good.
Like this. Ghostwriter, we can help by being your eyes and ears on the case. We can write all the clues you can't see or hear.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Here's mine. Ghostwriter, the team can be your voice. We'll interview suspects and witnesses for you.
I get it. Now let me rewrite mine.
Look,
Ghostwriter?
he's really faint.
He's touching both letters.
The words. He's connecting to the words in Lenny and Alex's messages.
Here.
I'm almost done.
A little brighter.
I'm done. Ghostwriter, ghostwriter, don't stay away. We can write to your friends and save the day.
Yeah.
Let's stack all our messages together.
Yeah, a whole pile.
Come on, Ghostwriter.
Please.
Mom! Lenny! Nope, they're not under the bed. Disappeared. Where'd it go? Our words are starting to get through. It's back!
Yes! Yeah!
Right.
Frank and Catherine.
They must be the ones in trouble.
Prove that Frank is not a thief.
Find out where Frank and Catherine are so we can meet them and get on the case.
Huh?
How can they be in this room?
He must have made a mistake. He's been gone a long time. He might be, confused.
I have an idea. Ask Ghostwriter to read words near Frank and Catherine. That could help us find them.
I hope we don't lose him again.
Frank? Are you up here, Frank?
I gotta scream. Told you it'd be
Frank,
here.
Frank! Come back in here right now, before you fall. Frank? Frank, you hear me, Frank?
The boy is hopeless. He steals, he breaks the rules, he doesn't listen to a word you say.
Why don't you clam up, you crabapple Annie?
How dare you!
She's always beating her gums against me. If the moon fell out of the sky, you'd blame me for that too.
Frank.
How much more proof do you need, Doctor? He belongs in the home for wayward boys with all the other riffraff.
Mrs. O'Boyle.
I won't live or work in a house with a gutter snipe like him. If he stays, I go.
Oh, Father, please don't let Mrs. O'Boyle leave us.
You've left me no choice, Frank. I can't let you go on disrupting this household. Tomorrow I'm going to the Home for Wayward Boys, and I'm going to find out whether they'll take you in.
Father, please, no! Frank's innocent! That's why I was so angry! Please don't send him away!
Okay, I've started a casebook, but this is all we've got. Frank and Catherine, who are they? Where are they? In this room?
If they can see Ghostwriter, does this mean they'll be on our team?
Why not? If Ghostwriter writes to them, they must be okay. He's bad.
Amelia Earhart flies monoplane to England. Amelia Earhart was a famous woman airplane pilot. I read a book about her, Lost Star, the story of Amelia Earhart. I have it at home.
Getting more clues.
4,000 athletes compete in the 9th Olympic Games. That's weird. There's been over 25 Olympic Games held already.
Another clue, you guys. West End Blues, Louis Armstrong, and the Hot Five.
Who's Louis Armstrong?
Who's Louis Armstrong?
Is he famous?
He's not just famous. He's one of the greatest jazz musicians who's eever lived.
Everybody called him Satchmo. He played the trumpet and he sang.
But what's the West End Blues, and who are the Hot Five?
Hey, you guys, look at Ghostwriter. Why is he blinking on and off like that?
Maybe he's tired.
We're going to have to find out what these clues mean on our own.
I'll go home and get my Amelia Earhart book.
Okay, I'm going to go over to the library and see what I can find out about the West End Blues and the Hot Five.
I'll go with you and look at the 9th Olympics.
So I'll stay here and see what I can find out about Frank and Catherine from Ghostwriter.
Uh-oh. My parents are taking us to visit my aunt and her new baby. I gotta get home.
Well, I'll call you later and tell you what we find out.
Thanks, Alex.
Cool. Now let's get moving and meet back here with whatever we find out.
Got it. See you later.
Bye.
All right, cool out, Alex. Okay, I'm going to go look up Louis Armstrong in the encyclopedia.
All right.
Hi, may I help you?
Yes, please. I need to find out about the 9th Olympic Games.
Okay. To find books on any subject, you use that card catalog. Some libraries have the same information on computers, but both systems work pretty much the same way.
I never used either one.
Oh, it's not hard. Since you're interested in the Olympics, you go to the catalog drawers that begin with the letter O.
Then what?
Well, then you search through the cards. There's a card for every book. All the books about the Olympics will be together.
Here it is. The history of the Olympics, 303.31. The official Olympic record book, 303.31. All these books are in section 303.31. That's where I should look. The 9th Olympics were played in Amsterdam, Holland, in 1928.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, I found out some stuff on the West End Blues and the Hot Five. Let's go back to my room and see what Lainey and Alex have come up with. The Hot Five was Louis Armstrong's first jazz band.
What about the West End Blues?
West End Blues was a song they recorded in 1928.
What about Amelia Earhart?
She was an airplane pilot who tried to fly around the world in 1937 and disappeared. No one ever saw her again.
But the clue Ghostwriter sent us says she flew a monoplane to England.
Oh, yeah. That was her first flight across the ocean. That flight to England took place in 1928.
1928. Hey, look at this! all these things took place in 1928.
Maybe Frank and Catherine are in a museum.
Or they could be reading a lot of old newspapers from 1928.
But Ghostwriter said that they were in this room.
Well, they're not here now.
But what if they were here then?
Huh?
Maybe Frank and Catherine lived in this house in 1928.
Say what?
That's impossible. Unless...
Ghostwriter could travel back through time.